Hello, Breaking Free family. Welcome back to another video. Coach Lizzie here. God bless you. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Breaking Free. And most of all, I want to say thank you for all those who have subscribed to the Breaking Free family. I am so excited. Many of you have really shared a bunch of comments on my last video about how the narcissist is not doing well without you. Thank you all so much. I have gained quite a few more new subscribers. I am so grateful for that. So we want to thank you for joining this family. We are healing here, we are thriving here, and we are living our best life. And I am your certified professional life coach. I am Coach Lizzie. Again, if you would like to have a one-on-one with me, you can email me at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com or go to my website at www.breakingfreeinpd.com. You can also donate to Coach Liz if you would like to do that. The information is in my description box down below. Also, if you would like prayer, please email me and let me know that you would like prayer, and I will call you. Leave me your first and last name or your phone number. I will be calling you from a 314-600 number so we can pray together. I just won't pray for you. I will go on to pray with you. And so if that's something that you desire, prayer is free, but the coaching sessions, there is a fee. So let's get in with the video. And thanks again for all that are tuning in on your wonderful Sunday afternoon. What the narcissist tried to break you, the Lord wanted to make you. The narcissist wanted to break you, but God wanted to make you. These people were planning on destroying you and I. They wanted us to commit suicide. They wanted us to lose our minds. They wanted us to give up on God. They wanted us to give up on life. They wanted to break you to the point where you were, didn't know who you were. You lost your identity. They did not want you to move on with your careers. They wanted you to be destroyed. They did not want you to get any support from friends, family, co-workers, neighbors. These people did everything they possibly could to destroy your identity, to destroy people that love you, people that surround you. They wanted you to be lonely. They want you to be desperate. They want you to be by yourself. Forgive me, guys, for the lighting. If it's not bright enough, please forgive me. These people wanted you to be broken. And this is what the discard was supposed to do to you. It was supposed to make you give up on life, give up on God, give up on the blessing and the ministries and also the gifts and talents that God had given you. These people knew and know that there is something about you. They were envious. They were jealous of you. They wanted to be you, even though they didn't tell you that. This could be your husband, your wife, your fiance, your children, your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers, your parents, whoever that narcissist is in your life. They saw something inside of you that you don't even see inside of yourself. I want you to know today that you have a purpose in this life. You have a purpose in this world to move forward. And they was doing everything they possibly could to destroy you. Some of you all, sad to say, but continuing to pray for you, that you have resulted to going to alcohol, drinking heavily, smoking, doing drugs. Some of you all decided to probably go out and be promiscuous. And I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but I'm just saying sometimes when you're dealing with this type of toxicity and this type of abuse, you don't know if you're coming or going, and you're just trying to heal the hurt. You just want the hurt to go away. And so sometimes we indulge in certain things that we shouldn't indulge in, trying to patch up that pain. But actually what it's doing is causing more pain. The narcissist wanted to destroy you, but God wanted to make you. God wanted to make you into what he has called you to be and what he wants you to do. You have a purpose in this life. You have a purpose in this world. And the enemy knows that. The devil knows that. And that's why the enemy was using the narcissist and is using the narcissist to continue to try to beat down on you. This is why it's important for you to go no contact. It's important for you to stay isolated and to be by yourself and to focus on healing and thriving and forgiving and living your best life. You need to do everything you possibly can to get that healing that you need. If that means seeking out coaching sessions, seeking out a professional therapist, seeking out mental and medical attention and help. Do what you need to do for you. And don't let anyone tell you how long you need to take to heal. Don't let your family and friends and so-called people tell you to get over it. You know, everybody break up every day. There's marriages that break up every day, relationships that break up every day. This is nothing normal. Narcissistic abuse is not a normal breakup. It's not a normal divorce. It's not a normal situation. This is demonic. This is spiritual. And this is spiritual warfare. And you have to be strong enough to be able to stand firm and recognize the enemy, to know what you need to do to protect yourself, that you don't fall into the trap of the narcissist. And they are always planning to try to set you up. And so this is why the process of them trying to break you, they want to break you. They wanted you crawling back to them, begging, asking them, what did I do? You know, I'll be a better woman. I'll be a better man. Please come back to me. They want you to beg them to be with them. They want you to beg them to be in their life. But you are too valuable to be begging someone to stay with you. If these people didn't see your value, if they didn't see your worth when they were with you, then they don't need to be with you. God has something and someone else special for you to move on in your life. I know that you love the narcissist. I know that you love your spouse. I know that you loved your fiance. I know you loved your significant other, your girlfriend or boyfriend. I know you love your children. I know you love, you know, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. And a narcissist can also be a church member, a church family. It could be a pastor, it could be an elder, it could be anyone in leadership. So what I'm saying to you is you have to protect your heart. You have to be prayerful, asking God who it is that you should have in your life. We can't invite everybody into our life. We are the chosen ones. We cannot be around just anybody. We cannot just socialize with anybody. We cannot just keep company with anybody. That enemy tried to break you, and they used the narcissist to try to do that. And the narcissist is still trying to do that by running a smear campaign continually, still turning people against you, trying to rub that new supply in your face. This is why we tell you, don't go on their social medias. Don't look at what they're doing, because you are basically buying your own pain. You're buying your own hurt, and you're destroying yourself. Instead of you healing and moving forward and understanding your worth and know that who you are and your value does not determine what the narcissist thinks of you. It is what you think of yourself. The narcissist tried to break you, but God wants to make you. He wants to make you whole. He wants to make you to the point where you know what your calling is. God wants to make you understand that He loves you and that we are supposed to trust no man. The Bible tells us don't trust anyone, only trust God, because people can turn on you at any given time. I don't care if it's your family members, your friends, neighbors, co-workers, your children. People can turn on you at any given time. We are supposed to keep our eyes on the Lord. And I'm going to say this to you, and it's kind of hurtful, but we brought a lot of this heartache and pain upon ourselves for being with someone that God never intended us to marry. God never intended for us to be with these people. God never intended for us to have these demons in our lives. But because we are so gullible and we love to try to be there for people and to love people and try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, we end up getting ourselves hurt. We end up being the ones destroyed in the end. You gave everything you had, your finances, your heart, your feeling, your time, your emotions, your energy, sex, money, everything that you had, you gave it to this relationship, and they took it for granted. They never loved you. And it's a hard thing to accept. They never loved you. They never cared for you. The narcissist never loved me. He never cared for me. He used me long enough to get whatever he needed to get, or to get to where he needed to be, to the point where he could discard me and do what he wanted to do. But let me tell you something. That discard was a blessing. Hurtful as it was, and disrespectful and rude as it was, it is a blessing. That discard was to try to break you. And some of you all were broken down. And we must admit, it was painful, it was wrong, it was disrespectful, but you have to pick yourself back up and understand that God has a purpose for you. If God didn't remove these people from us, we would have never left them. We would have stayed in these abusive relationships trying to make it work, knowing that we were being disrespected, knowing we were being cheated on, knowing we were lied on, knowing we were gaslighted, we was ignored, we was given a silent treatment. These people was doing all these things to us, and you got to admit that to yourself. You have got to hold yourself accountable at some point for some of the abuse that you endured. Now, did any of us deserve to be treated like this? No, no one deserves to be treated this way. But you have to give account at some point where we allowed ourselves to stay in these relationships knowing that these people didn't love us, knowing that they did not care for us, knowing they did not stand up for you, they did not fight for you, they didn't open doors for you, they didn't cook meals for you, they didn't put you on a pedestal, they didn't put you all over social media, they didn't do those things. And this is why they're doing it to the new supply, to make you think that you did something wrong, and this is why they didn't treat you the way they're treating the new supply. It's all a lie. It's all manipulation. It's all made up to make you feel like you're nothing, because they are jealous of you, because they know you are something. And to take that away from you was to pretend like they loved us, to pretend like they were there for us, but the whole time they was tearing us down. They were slandering us behind our backs, coming home, still being intimate with us, still sitting there with us, looking in our eyes, telling us that they love us and care for us, knowing that they hated you, knowing that they hated me. But they were planning our demise. But let me tell you something. We are alive. We made it. Some people didn't make it out of the relationship. Some people lost their lives. Their children lost their lives being with the wrong man and the wrong woman. So let those tears be tears of joy, thanking God that we made it out alive. And I'm asking you today to get up. Get up off that bed. Get up off your mat. Pick up your mat. Pick up your bed. I'm sorry. Something flew on me. Pick up your bed and walk. Do what God called you to do. Don't let this enemy destroy you. Go out and be the person that God intended for you to be. I love you. I hope this video resonates with you. I thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to what I have to say. Please share these videos on all your social media platforms. Please like and subscribe. Please hit that like button, because it allows the videos to circulate through the YouTube algorithm. It also helps others see the videos just like you were able to see them. Again, I am Coach Lizzie, your certified professional life coach. Again, if you would like one-on-one or prayer, please email me. Again, at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com. Remember that the narcissist tried to break you, but God wants to make you. He wants to make you the greatest. He wants to make you who he had already called you to be. Now this is the time for you to find out what your calling is. It's the time for you to find out what your value is and what your worth is. And you don't find it in another person. You can't find out who you are through someone else. That only can come from God. Now, I don't know if you believe in God, whatever you believe in, but I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I believe in the God of heaven that created this earth and this world. I believe that God has called me for such a time as this. And I could have chosen to wallow in my sorrows and feel sorry for myself, but I chose to start the Breaking Free Family YouTube channel so I can reach out to you all to encourage you through your walk, as we are all on a constant healing journey. It is not easy. It takes prayer. It takes fasting. It takes time to sit with yourself and to find out who you really are. Notice how codependent you were. Notice how gullible you were. Notice how we were such people pleasers. We allowed ourselves to be put on the back burner while we were loving others, putting them up on a pedestal, and we did none of these things for ourselves. Now it's time for you to love on you. Now it's time for you to heal. Now it's time for you to do all those things that you did for the narcissist, all those things that you did for their family, all those things that you did for their children. Now it's time to pour all of that into you. And only until you do that and know your value and know your worth and love yourself, you are going to have boundaries. You are going to realize that you are worth it, and you're going to realize that you are worth the wait. I love you, and thank you for tuning in to Breaking Free. Until the next video, I love you. And remember, we are the originals. Have a great day.